Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to That's That Podcast here on YouTube. What's going on, Larry? Oh, the Badger. Oh man. This is a series of trades where I'm going to recommend them because now I realize something that when I bought these is changed. Okay, these are the IDW trades. There's, I don't know, probably 5, 6 issues per. Yeah, like 6 issues per. These are $25 a piece. There's 4 of these here, so it's first 24 issues. So it's like the whole Capital run and a good chunk of the early of the first run. Now, when I bought these, I did not pay that much. These were overstock trades over 10 years ago to Comic Con. The guy was like, X amount or 3 for $10. So that's what, call it 333 piece, call them 350 piece. For that price, it was cool because honestly, besides these first few issues from Capital, most of these Badger issues, if you don't mind condition, you can find them in the cheap bins back then for $1 a comic. What I didn't realize over the years is that supply's dried up. I'm starting to realize stuff that I saw all the time in dollar bins. It's not in dollar bins anymore. Like there's a Dave Stevens, a couple of different Dave Stevens covers that I find in dollar bins all the time. Pick up extra copies just because it's Dave Stevens cover. Now it's like that's $5-10 book. I'm like, what the hell? The Badger. What is the Badger? The Badger was First Comics, and it was from. Hold on. Take a wild ride through comic stereotypes with the Badger. The first collection of the complete run of the Badger comics includes the debut issues from Capital Comics. Yes, Capital, that became Capital City, that became Advance. That's gone. Issues 5 and 6 from First Comics, all written by Mike Baron. When Welsh Wizard Ham awakes from an 800-year coma, he finds himself alone in a mental institution in Madison, Wisconsin. Using a telepathic channel to communicate with the patient next door, Ham meets Norbert Sykes, who fancies himself a crime-fighting vigilante, the Badger. What Ham doesn't know is Badger is suffering multiple personality disorder, and that is his new bodyguard. The two are sure to share a whole heap of madcap adventures. The streets of Wisconsin are about to be safer yet. It's confused as ever thanks to the appearance of the Badger. Yeah, this is just... It's like in boss covers. Jeff Butler helped create him. And like different people worked on this. And it's just a cool, I didn't realize I was off camera there, sorry. It was just a cool color comic that back then, these were probably about $1.50 an issue then, maybe more. And it's just by the time like the 90s boom happened, this was the stuff. Oh god, there's a horrible. Where's that glare coming from? Is it from that one? There was a horrible glut of this stuff. Not horrible, $1.75. Wow. This stuff was all in the cheap bins. So I would pick up some of it and read it. And yeah, Badger's not written for kids, but it wasn't meant, kids shouldn't be reading it anyway. It was definitely bloody and violent. Like that's like the first issue from First. I remember that cover. And these might have been recolored. The colors look a little bit brighter. And I grabbed random issues before this, but this is one where I'm like, I found them cheap. I sat down and I got these at the con, probably second day. This cover looks real familiar. Who is that? That is not the normal artist. Okay. No, this was only $19. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's still 6 issues, so I wonder why it's a little bit less, huh? But when I got back from the con, I just sat on my porch and read every one of these in order. Okay, Bill Ronhold, Bill Ronhold, Bill Ronhold, Bill Ronhold, Bill Ronhold. Bill Ronhold seems to be the main penciler on this. This is March 2008. So, God, when I got these were not that old. This was like 2009, 2010 when I got these. Who did this cover? Neil Hansen. That is a kick-ass cover. Just again. And there is a crossover with Nexus, which I don't know if it's in these or if it's in my Nexus trade hardcover I got. And I don't remember a lot of continuing story. There's plots going on, like continuing storyline, so you can pick up just a single issue of the cheap bins and try it out. Here we go. This is number 3. I love that cover. It's like Kevin Cannon cover. And on the back, 13 through 18, it's another 19. I don't know why the first one's so much more. Well, come on now. Let's see, Bill Ronhold, Jeff Butler, Bill Ronhold. Cover by Neil Hansen again. No, that's not a Neil Hansen cover. That's Kevin Cannon's what it says. And it's just another, handful of issues. I think somewhere around here is when he does cross over with Nexus. I said, just a cool little series. A lot of fun, goofy fun. And then the last one, I don't think they ever did it. I don't think these sold that well because most people were like, man, I can get those issues out of the cheap. And you could back then. Now, yeah, and these are out of print. I don't know who's got the Badger license. I'm assuming Mike Barron owns it. But I think it's one of those that was like tied up and first went under. Another Kevin Caron cover. Anything different on the back here? No. 19 through 23. Bill Ronald. Chuck Beckham. Like, I remember that cover. Look, I seriously remember that cover. First had some good stuff. You had this, you had Grimjack, you had Nexus, Whisper was not bad, Dreadstar. They actually, they put out some really good stuff. Okay, I guess it's not in here. It must be in my Nexus. Oh, look at that cover. It must be in my Nexus hardcover. Yeah, if you find these cheap, they're worth it. Just for good read, good art. Let's see, there's your shit. I guess that must have been a backup an issue of Godzilla, backup an issue of Badger. And supposedly that was me like another Badger series. I don't know if it ever came out, but that's Badger. 4 volumes. A little over $10 here worth of comics. My money. Definitely check it out. Oh, that ain't sending real good. There we go. That's a little bit better. Definitely check it out. Laters.